Hi. Today we are going to continue in the method book with line 59, Ming Court, on the trumpet. So we're going to go over some things first, look for patterns and figure out our notes and rhythms, and then we'll play through. So as always at the beginning, we have our treble clef, and our time signature for this is 2/4 time. So the top number tells us that we have 2 beats in every measure. The bottom number is the value of the whole note if we had one. So let's break that down. If we had a whole note, it would get 4 beats. Half of a whole is a half of 4 is 2, so the half notes get 2 beats. Then half of a half is a quarter, half of 2 is 1, so the quarter notes will get 1 beat each. Finally, half of a quarter is an eighth, half of 1 is half, not 0, so the eighth notes individually get half a beat, but they're all grouped in pairs, so it takes 2 of them to equal 1 beat. I do also want to point out at the very end, I have a half note tied to a quarter note, and that's because we want to hold this last note for 3 counts, but you can't fit 3 counts into a 2/4 measure. So we have to tie the half note into the next measure with a quarter note to let it last for 3 beats. So we don't re-articulate when we have a tie and the 2 notes are the same. Okay, so we start at the beginning and we have eighth note Ds. We have 3 of them. And we go from 3 Ds, move to an F, immediately to a quarter note G, quarter note A. Then we are going to go to G, A, G, F, then another F, and a D. So that's going to be the first half of the first line. It's going to go like this. 1 and 2 and ready. So if we look ahead, we have a similar idea in the next 4 measures. Instead of 2 eighth note Ds, we just have a quarter note D, D, F. We have the quarter note G again, but instead of staying on an A4 quarter note, we have A, F. Then we're holding a G instead of moving around, and then we go to the D instead of playing 2 quarter notes that are different. So I'm going to start here at the 5th measure and play that. 1, 2, ready. And then we get to the second line and we have a different idea. We have a bunch of A's on eighth notes. We have 4 A's. And then the next measure, we have a quarter note A to a quarter note D. And then we have 3 eighth note A's, G, then a half note F. So those 4 measures will go like this. 1 and 2 and ready. And then we finish up the tune going up a short scale, D, E, F, G, and then F, G again, down to an E, and then the D for 3 counts. So the last 4 measures will sound like this. 1, 2, and ready. So when we put it all together, we have 4 phrases. So I'm going to start a metronome at 96 beats per minute, and hopefully you can play along with me. Here we go. 1 and that's a little faster than what I was doing earlier. So let's slow it down just a little bit. All right, let's go at 88 beats per minute. 1, oh, here we go. And 1 and 2, beginning. And that is is it for line 59, Ming Court. I hope this was helpful, and we'll see you next time.